The first show I ever saw was Oklahoma.
Cats when I was 7.
The Great White Hope, and I was blown away.
The first show I ever saw was a local passion play. When you're 7 years old and you see water coming out of a rock, it's absolutely thrilling.
I think the reason that I got into writing musicals was seeing South Pacific and hearing how the music of Richard Rodgers told a story.
West Side Story, and that's when I knew that's what I wanted to do.
You're not supposed to notice that a writer wrote that show. If we do our job well, you don't notice. The first show you saw, whether you were 5 years old or 8 years old or 9 years old, wherever it was, you probably didn't think about who wrote this show. We're asking you to think about it now.
We don't become writers unless we really want to do it. If you have the passion to get your voice out there, then you will be a writer, because you have to be.
You have to be so driven to do this exhausting thing and then get home and do this other exhausting thing.
Well, there are a lot of ways to support writers. One way is to give them space, and we've done that. We've made a room that people can come to and work in, and that one was dear to my heart.
Walking into this space that they've dedicated to creativity, it's very humbling and it's special.
To have a piano here, to have that Stephen and Lynn generously donated, it's a great resource to have.
It seemed not only like an interesting and a cool idea, but a necessary one. So I couldn't be happier that we have this great music hall right here at the Dramatists Guild Fund.
The Fellows program was great because it really helped me find my voice.
Some of my favorite writers that I'm great friends with and collaborators with have come out of that program.
And it's just so nice to be able to sit down with people who you can talk to about writing.
It was just a great time for me to be in the room with creative people from a discipline that I had a lot to learn about.
This is a job. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it, so they can try and help nurture and help keep somebody afloat. Because I needed it. I really needed it.
The Dramatists Guild Fund really helped me through basically a health crisis. You know, I had this exorbitant medical bill, and I'm pretty sure I would have maybe died from the stress of trying to pay that bill if it weren't for the Dramatists Guild Fund.
I did carpentry and I hurt my hand and I wasn't working.
I was amazed with how compassionate they were and how just the speed at which they processed my application and helped me out was amazing, and I'll never forget it.
I just remember sitting in my office, I burst into tears.
I'm a part of the fund that actually examines the applications. I cannot tell you what it means to me to be able to help them.
Many times I have blessed the Dramatists Guild Fund for being able to help, for being able to write to those people and assure them that there's somebody who cares and somebody who can help a little financially.
This is what I believe we should be doing, and what we are doing is to say to the writer out there in America, you matter.
You just want to do everything you can to help them continue to create this work that is going to affect so many people.
You're not alone, and that you're here and we're here to support one another.